The Fantastic Four. We've all heard of them. Been around since 61. You know, Reed Richards, Susan Storm, Dwayne Johnson, Chris Evans. Well, they got a movie in 2005. And apparently one in 1994. This movie was executive produced by Roger Corman, aka Hayden Burke from Silence of the Lambs, and was actually never released. I got this copy from an alternate reality. One that is far more advanced than, forget it. It's been bootlegged since the 90s and passed around like a rumor in high school. Only the luckiest of Marvel fans get the enjoyment of experiencing this movie. Or if you look it up on YouTube, but that's not fair. The film went through it to be made. Or I guess just filmed, since it never actually came out. But it went through it. Rights issues, time issues, budget issues, everything in the book. There's actually a documentary that talks about the production of the movie and really just a lot of things about it if you're interested in going deeper into that topic. But first, let's get a little taste of this bad boy. I'm never saying that again. I'm sorry you had to hear that. New Horizons. Everyone's heard of them. Hey, yeah, cool. I've always been a fan of the Fantastic Four. I just feel like they're a cool group, and I'm very excited for the kind of retro futuristic. I looked at the screen. I thought that said something else. Anyways, okay. That last name, come on. I know he got bullied. Anyways, I think the retro futuristic wave of the next movie is going to be very cool. I don't know how Pedro Pascal is going to be as Reed Richards. I would like to say he would be really good, but I don't know. He kind of doesn't look like how I would picture him. I have a feeling that he'll do just fine. I haven't seen a lot of stuff with Pedro, so never watched The Last of Us. So this is a long ass intro. All right.
I didn't see you whipping out an answer.
Is that supposed to be Ben? Beside Reed, obviously.
Until the discovery of Colossus. And above all, have fun.
This guy loves his job. Gotta love it.
Cannot keep adjusting the primary angles of that prism quadrant.
Of course I can. I have to. Your calculations fail to consider. But not here. Outside.
So that's Doom, I would imagine.
Result could be failure, Victor. We worked on this for 4 years. Okay? So could we at least run a simulation? It'll make me feel better.
No.
All right.
Oh. Now, I know maybe some of you may be thinking,
Johnny!
if you thought Captain America looked bad, hey, this is going to be Johnny and Susan Storm. They are young. You know, if I thought Captain America looked old, this looks old. Well, I actually read that this movie did not get released theatrically or released at all.
I just came back home to pick up some notes.
Wait.
Aren't you coming with us, Reed?
No, Susan, listen, I'm sorry. I can't. I gotta get back to the lab. You okay?
Wait, what?
You're not gonna...
Interesting.
He's dreaming.
What in the... I'm confused on that relationship. Yeah, this movie is just like test footage. I don't really know what they're trying to do here, but... Reed. So this is how Ben, because I would assume that that's Ben, because I know that Ben played football. This is how he becomes a thing. Reed becomes Mr. Fantastic. Victor becomes Doom. But what about Johnny and Susan? Skadoosh. Goofy ass shot. Oh shit. Victor? Imagine he just stood up and he's just Rocky already. The sound in the background sounds like a SpongeBob episode. Future.
You'll be all right.
Okay, thanks, Doc.
The burns were too severe.
4? For life, I guess. Why would you not tie the bottom part of your mask? Dude, he is ripped. 10 years later. The Baxter Building.
Thank you. That hunk of junk's better than anything you...
Future. Is that actually true though? That Johnny and Susan were like kids whenever he was in college? I guess that would make sense, right?
Hi, Mrs. Storm. Johnny and Susan go to outer space with us.
What?
Well, I don't know,
What?
dear. You'll have to ask them.
This has to be like a dream or something.
Come on, they may not have Harvard diplomas, but they know more about this project than anyone.
How?
Besides, you don't let them come. They will never forgive you.
Oh. Yeah, whatever.
Hey, Ben, all right. Hey, you Doc? Ready to go?
Actually, Johnny, I don't think.
We're ready.
Ooh la la. Come on, man. She was like 5 whenever you knew her. That's weird. I'm sorry? That's creepy.
Anyone for a ride in a rocket ship? I'll drive.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, dear Lord.
Look at you. The Fantastic Four.
It's fantastic. What'd you say? I said it's fantastic. Is this the penguin?
I can smell a diamond 100 miles away.
I can smell a diamond 100 miles away. Me when I get in a Valorant lobby? I don't know. I'm trying here, man.
Hey, oh, jeez, I'm sorry. You're safe with me.
Jesus, bruh.
Reed, no!
I like this guy as Ben, though. It's kind of cool. This motherfucker. Who is this?
Ask me nothing. Do what you're told.
I know half of y'all look like these two. Look up a little bit, gang. Your double chin showing. The Soul Stone. I am kind of confused on this whole Colossus shit. I know the teacher was explaining it, but, you know, with these old movies, bunch of yap. Brain rot. How am I supposed to pay attention whenever Subway Surfers isn't playing underneath this?
I'm with you, buddy.
Me too.
Me 3.
Anywhere you want to go, I'm there.
The Glacian's crazy.
Do not fail me. Is that understood?
Dr. Doom sounds pretty cool. Whenever I think of Dr. Doom's voice, I think of almost like kind of how Thanos talks. I feel like he wouldn't talk very loud. I feel like he wouldn't have the need to raise his voice towards other people because he's just that superior. The Glacian's crazy. Alright, what is this goofy ass shit I'm watching, bro?
The diamond has been replaced with a man-made replica. Perfect!
Perfect. I swear 90s movies love doing this. The like spinning newspaper. It's like quintessential to old superhero movies.
Putting on the turn signal and
Turn signal.
turning right.
This heavenly ass music. They kind of didn't talk about any of Dr. Doom's motives, which is, you know, there's that. So they crash landed and survived. He picks him up and he still is like on the ground. Oh, please tell me. Oh. Come on, that would have been cool.
We're fine? Come on, doesn't that bother anybody just a little?
Hey, we're not all together fine. I got a bit of dirt in my nose.
It's pretty cool.
Do what?
Susan?
This is cool.
Yeah?
Oh.
Pretty cool shot.
Johnny, there'll be an explanation for this. There's always a scientific explanation for everything.
I wonder when he's gonna say flame on. What about Ben? Does he just over time gets rocky? Pretty badass mask. If they tone it down on like the supervillain, you know, like cliches, he would actually be like a pretty badass Dr. Doom.
Come on in, it's open.
Boy! Oh,
Jesus.
Oh, here, let me.
Oh, she's blind.
I have given you a home,
I've given you self-respect.
They could have left this guy alone. Movie would have been alright. Movie would have been just fine without him. Me. Me. Go ahead and pull out my footstool. Recline on back. Yep.
I have a jet waiting about 2 clicks from here. Get here. Get down! Get down!
Oh, the thing.
What's going on?
What in the world? It's clobber. He just rips it within the first like 5 seconds.
What kind of a thing have I turned into?
Ew, what's up with the inside of his mouth? Is that a mask? Yeah, the thing always, he has it the worst, bruh. Yo.
So we can maybe work this out together.
Made him look so crazy. Hey, he has a sharp jawline though.
Concentrate on a part of my body, like, like my hand, and I just lay him on. I guess we figured out the magic words, huh, Doc?
This mother.
You don't explode into flames or anything like that now, do you?
No,
Ew.
I sort of.
Seems like she controlled that pretty fast. Did he stab himself?
Are you okay?
Here, take your own blood.
Okay.
That scene out of context would go crazy.
And
Freaky ass boy.
we took dog.
Yo! Humpty Dumpty ass music they play every time it cuts to him. That was like stock gun noise.
Very worth his while.
I'm gonna touch you.
There's no phones, no television, no nothing, huh? I mean, we're not patients.
No, nothing, eh? That is kind of crazy that they didn't even tell their parents yet.
We're contagious.
Why did it make his voice sound like that?
You have your answer. Now leave.
Now, leave. Cool looking castle.
Okay, jacks are better open.
So stupid.
Not sure, but hopefully it's a way out of here.
This actor is so goofy. Yeah, at least he's like trying, you know?
Sorry, guys. Gotta run. It's cool.
Nice suit.
Listen, if you went to college with a guy named Victor Von Doom and he says I'm Doom, you would think he would put 2 and 2 together. Who's the fat kid talking to you?
It's clobbering time.
Okay. I hate to admit it, y'all, but the pacing of this is straight buns. I am tired. I wonder what he looks like fully covered in flames. I wonder if they'll even do it, the thing. Ah, that's kind of cool. Yeah. That's kind of cool looking. Curses. Ah, that was. I like that little transition. Zoom. Kind of reminiscent of Star Wars.
I just wanted to say that.
Well, ever since I was 9 years old, I always thought you were cute. Oh, I'm happy you said that, because ever since I was 23, I thought the same.
Why am I always so shy around you?
What did you say? Susan, that's it. You've got a problem with being shy, right? So, you vanish, get it? But I think Colossus has touched her psyche.
Is that, like, canon? Gay son or thought daughter?
Oh my god!
Wait, I didn't mean it.
And here's yours. It's flame retardant.
What'd you just call me? Honestly, it's kind of a shocker that the Thing doesn't become a villain. Such a weird side plot. I don't know why this was
Keep an eye on the
included.
queen.
Freaky ass boy. My guess on how they call him the Thing is I think they're going to be like, what are you? And he's going to be like, something. They're going to be like, the Thing.
Time's up.
I like that pistol. That's badass.
And she dies.
He's like, I don't give a fuck about her.
Please, don't let me stop.
What in the world?
as well.
This man has a thing for touching people's mouths and stuff. Yeah. Invisible Woman's suit's pretty cool.
Have a nice night.
Have a nice night.
All right.
All right.
Don't you think this is just a little too easy, huh?
Yeah, I love walking into a trap, don't you?
I don't know. I've never done it before.
I don't know. I've never done this before.
After I've taken from you what I want.
$1 billion trillion dollars.
Victor?
Have a good night.
Ah. You may call me Dr. Doom.
I knew you would do something.
You is all in me.
Pause. He's like, does it hurt or something? It hasn't hurt me yet. Anybody else hurting? Hey, that was kind of cool.
3, 2, 1.
Well,
Flame on!
that's pretty cool.
To run away from a challenge, Victor.
Yes! You're right.
Yes, I forgot about that. Damn. Why'd that sound like the Legos breaking? PS2 graphics.
Do you? Just like 10 years ago, you...
Jesus, Doc. Get a grip. Ew, that looked weird. So many scenes in this movie out of context would just be hilarious. Okay, finally done with that movie. In retrospect, you know, I like to film these intros and outros like a day or two after I actually watch the movie. So to kind of let the movie sit with me a little bit, I have some things I want to talk about. First, the costumes. I think that the costumes are badass in this movie. You know, obviously they they look like a Halloween costume, sure. But isn't that like ideally what it would be? You know, ideally for the Fantastic Four, it would be probably a little bit more put together. And also I want to talk about this picture of the suits that are going to look like in the new movie. Badass. Love it. I love that. It's like kind of like knitted. I love it. This is badass. This completely fits the vibe that they're trying to give for the Fantastic Four, and I love it. This is perfect. Now, the costumes in this movie, back to it, they're not like on the same level as that picture I just showed, but you know, it's fine. Now, Reed Richards, I think this is actually a really good Reed Richards. I think the best Reed Richards, and that could be just my opinion because I've grew up watching the movie, but the original Fantastic Four, I think, had the perfect Reed Richards. But this one's pretty close to, you know, it's a pretty good second. I also think Ben Grimm, aka The Thing, I think he's pretty good in it. The Thing is a football player, right? And I think this guy fits that vibe. The costume for The Thing is goofy looking, I must say. If the costume was more realistic looking, I think it'd be a great thing. Susan, I mean, it's just Susan Storm, you know, she's kind of bland. Not as good as Jessica Alba by any means. I think Jessica Alba just played the character perfectly, and I think she really brought a new meaning to Susan Storm. And Johnny Storm in this movie, I think, was all right. I think he was good. It's kind of like 2 on the nose for comic relief, but I thought he was fine. I think the actor was like excited to play him. I think it shows. So I think he's good, but I mean, Chris Evans, man, come on. Chris Evans we need another Chris Evans type. I also hope that, you know, Stranger Things guy does good with Johnny Storm. I think he will, but anyways. Let's talk about the budget, right? It has a low budget feel, of course. It was actually directed by somebody who made music videos. So yeah, the low budgetness, like the fact that there was such a low budget, it doesn't really take me out of the movie, and I think it's fine. I don't think the budget issues is what makes the movie not that good. You know, I don't think it's the budget that's holding it back. But I'll go deeper into that later. Also, Doctor Doom was badass. If they toned down the villain stereotypes of Doctor Doom, it would be a pretty good Doctor Doom. Doctor Doom is just so hard to write in movies because he's actually so powerful, you know? The idea that this is an early Doctor Doom kind of, you know, helps with that, but I think his costume is almost perfect. You know, I think his mask looks badass. I don't know. I think the costume's fine. Now, what does hold this movie back is the writing. It is so long and so boring. I mean, like, we don't get suited up until like the last like 20 minutes of the movie. It's almost like it was just rushed at the end, and at the beginning there was way too much character development. To be fair, superhero movies back in the day were a lot different, and I understand that, but I'm just telling you what it is. It's boring and takes forever to get to where we need to be. The side plot with the jeweler in there, who cares? I don't even think I put that much in the video because it's literally just so boring. The music was nice. It was a nice touch. For a low budget movie, gotta give credit where credit's due. This movie is not that bad. The movie just has a 90s feel to it. In comparison to Captain America that I just did a video on, they're pretty neck and neck. If I had to pick which one I would want to watch again, I'd probably choose Fantastic Four, but not by a long shot. I think it was boring. Captain America was. It was boring, tiresome, wanted to fall asleep in it. But same with this movie. Literally both of them almost put me to sleep. I think all in all, this is a better watch. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious as to where I'm going to put it, which is just one up above Captain America. Captain America, there was like, my nostalgia is saying that Captain America is better, but there was so much in the middle of Captain America that's just like, it's just boring. Like, at least the middle junk in Fantastic Four you can watch. Honestly, a big part of it is that the characters are just boring in Captain America. At least in Fantastic Four, the characters are nice. Yeah, that's my opinion about this movie. Let me know what yours is. Let me know if you ever watched this movie. And what do you think about the next Fantastic Four movie coming out? Are you excited? Because let me tell you, I am. Galactus is going to be in it, and I hope they do Galactus justice. I believe they will. And I'm so excited. Those suits look so cool. Those suits look so cool. Pedro Pascal, I hope I come around to liking him as Reed Richards. I believe I will, because I think Marvel has been pretty spot on their casting in the past 10, 15 years. So let's hope that the Fantastic Four movie is the best one that we've had. Thanks for watching.